Is horrible.
Hello, everybody. We're back. And today's lesson of the day, it might look a little. I'll go over here. It might look a little funky because we have to write it backwards so you guys can read it. But the lesson of the day is why judging is just unnecessary. Why judging, is unnecessary. Like simple as that.
It brings people down.
So first things first with judging is there's no point behind it. You're walking down the hall and say, I don't like his jacket. You guys don't like my sweaters, There's no need to just make fun of him. Because what am I getting out of that for making fun of him? Am I jealous for him? Am I jealous of his sweater? Maybe. And am I mad that his sweater might look better than mine? Maybe.
Just today, I was judged for misspelling a word.
So yeah, he spelled judging, Judy. And I'll be honest, we judged him because, Anyway, back to the video. He spelled judging as juding. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thank you.
As juding. And you see, the only reason I judged him is because he's my friend.
Friendly banter is okay.
Friendly banter is okay.
But if the other person was okay with it, like I can't go up to a random person and say like
this is
you're ugly.
This is just funny. That's why we were trolling him because it's just funny. Anyway, I'm gonna give an example of judging. The other day we had a meeting for one of our science class. We do these meetings for extra credits.
FFA.
FFA.
National thing.
And it was karaoke. And first thing is, if you go up there and sing, you're already on a different level of you're confident and you're willing to go put yourself out there. Maybe not for points. Maybe it is for the points. But maybe you really are wanting to try singing. So that's what I was saying. This girl goes up to sing. And she might not have been the most popular girl. Maybe not the best singer. But she put herself out there and she went up there to sing. And you know what 3 girls in front of us
She had more confidence than anyone in there.
The 3 girls in front of us, they went up to sing, but they didn't sing. They just stood there. They all got nervous and just held the mics and just stood there. No, didn't sing. Didn't say a word. But then when that girl went up to go sing, they were all recording her laughing. And
we called them out on it.
We called them out on it. And before you guys think we're bad people, they're not related to this girl friendship-wise, family-wise. No connection to this girl. They were recording her for the key purpose of judging her and teasing her. And we said something. We said, guys, it's kind of rude to make fun of somebody. And then that made me think, why? Why'd they do that? What was the reason behind doing that? Number one. I'm going to write this my way, so it's probably backwards for you guys. Jealousy. Were they jealous maybe that she could go up there and actually put herself out there and sing? Who knows? I would be jealous if I could go up there and sing. I did go up there and sing. I sang.
You did. It was amazing, actually.
I did sing Wasn't Me by Shaggy,
Clean version
for, school. And number 2, I'm not going to write it. Number 2, maybe, deep down, something's going on with them. Maybe they're lacking that self-confidence that girl had to go up and sing. Maybe something's going on at home. You never know. And I think that the main thing is you shouldn't judge somebody because something's going on to you or to make yourself feel better. Because it's useless. It does nothing for you. It's that moment of pleasure, a moment of satisfaction to, tease somebody else in order to make yourself feel better. Do you have anything?
I just think it's unnecessary, So you're walking around the school, you can't just go around judging people. If you have rude words, you keep them to yourself. You don't even share it with your friends. It's unnecessary hate. We have to be positive in life.
Another thing, the one thing I know, judge your friends jokingly. We're fine with judging each other. Don't judge. Teasing. We're messing around, trolling. Don't judge people. Don't judge people in general, but don't judge people that you have no idea who they are. Don't judge people that you don't know.
You don't know what they're going through.
You don't know what they're going through. You know, someone could walk by and judge me for this jacket. You know, they might say, dang, that jacket's ugly. That jacket sucks. What if I worked hours to buy this jacket? You know? What if this is the only jacket that I could afford? Someone walks by, they make fun of, you know, his fake Birkenstocks.
Not fake.
His fake Birkenstocks. You know, maybe, oh, they're real, never mind. Maybe they are fake. You know, I had a fake pair of Birkenstocks.
His were actually awesome.
But mine work. Mine have worked for 2 years.
Shoes are shoes.
Shoes are shoes. It doesn't matter what brand. And if someone wants to judge you about the brand, maybe they're jealous they don't have a pair of Birkenstocks.
Exactly.
And think about it this way. You know, you go judge somebody. Because, to be honest, I judge people. Everyone judges people. We all judge people. You're watching this now. You judge somebody. You've judged somebody in the past
You could be judging us
3
right
hours.
now.
You're probably judging us right now. But you don't know what's going on. You know? Like, you could judge his jacket. Maybe that's the only jacket he has. Maybe that's the only. Maybe his dying mom gave him that jacket. You know, and it's his memory of her. It's something that's close and that he wants to cherish. And you're just making fun of him for what? That moment of satisfaction. This is probably the nicest girl.
This is one of the nicest.
One of the nicest.
She never
girls.
judges anybody.
She probably hasn't judged people. What do you think on judging people?
Oh, I think it is not good to do.
Mm-hmm. And why? You know.
Because it can ruin someone's self-esteem.
But like, what about judging random people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Say you're walking down the
Yeah.
hallway and like you didn't know Alex and you're like, wow, she's ugly.
that can
Like that could be rude, right?
Yeah, and it can form hatred within you, which is never good to do, because then it just keeps spiraling and spiraling into something you can't control.
Exactly. And now, why do you think people judge other people?
Self-insecurities.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And we were thinking, me and her talking about it. You know, I go judge your shoes. Maybe those are the only shoes you can afford.
Exactly.
You don't know what
deeper
someone's
story.
going through.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Deeper
judge
story.
a book by its cover.
Don't judge a book
Exactly.
by its cover.
Thank
Good
you
quote.
so much for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Of course,
you.
of course.
Thank you.
Have anything?
You wanna hop in?
Judging people is like really bad to do. Like,
Of course.
it's just not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you never know what somebody's going through mentally, and that could be like their last straw.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlie, don't judge people.
Appreciate it.
I've never judged anybody.
Anyway, back to this judging. This is where we get a little artistic here. First thing, judging, not good. Why do
Horrible.
people judge? And obviously, we just went through why people judge. We understand, want that need, that want to judge somebody walking by you. But if we can just, you know, like I said last video, be fortunate for what we have, and just, you know, before you go and judge somebody, think. I want you to think. You know, use that brain of yours.
Be kind.
Maybe compliment them instead. You know, in your head, you're like, dang, I hate this kid's jacket. I want you to say, hey, I love your jacket.
Thank you.
You know, it could bring them from here to here. Maybe they're having a horrible day, and that's all they needed to hear. You know what I'm saying?
People remember how you make them feel.
People remember that. You know, another thing. I just think back to the unnecessary part of it. Yeah, that judging, even if it's in your head, you'll only remember that. You'll remember that thing you said for 20 minutes, and you'll forget about it. And you're thinking, well, then why does that matter? Because, like, if you say it out loud, they won't forget it. You know? Like, even in your head, it's just unnecessary. But more so, like you said, out loud. If I told him, you know, that jacket sucks.
That could ruin my
I'm
day.
going to go to class, forget about it. He might be thinking about that all day, all night.
I might
He
take
might
off
go
the
home and
jacket.
he might go never wear that jacket again. So just think on the deeper level of what it might mean to judge somebody, you know? And just remember, kindness is character. Kindness counts.
Like these two are judging us right now.
No,
yeah,
we're
they
not.
might be judging
But
us
we're not
right now,
affected. We're
but not
strong.
affected because we're trying to show the message to you guys.
I'm just so impacted by what
I
you're
think
saying.
this is
Oh,
really a
thank
good
you.
move that
Appreciate
you guys are trying to
Just
make.
the
in your
viewers
TED Talk.
watching, I hope you guys take something out of these videos that we're making every day. Are free, and I want you to remember another thing. I know these presentations probably sound pretty bad because it's a freestyle presentation. That's what we call them. That's the whole point of it. Because we'd rather come in. You can come in if you like.
You want to have another experience?
This is the Destroyer, Venom himself.
Yes.
What?
He had an
So
appearance
what
at the beginning of the
do you
episode.
think about
What do you
judging?
think about judging?
Very
Thank
bad.
you.
See?
No.
So anyway, and like I said, these are, we're trying a new experiment here, freestyle presentations, because we like the idea of no script, because a script it might
It
mean
feels
nothing to
fake.
us. It feels fake. We're just reading you guys. Oh yeah, don't judge because this and this and this. We want to come from the heart. We want to really talk about what we think about the topic,
Exactly.
and that's why the freestyle presentations I think are the best thing for us.
And I might not say a lot, but I'm definitely trying.
He's been talking to me outside of these videos about how he really wants to start, really getting on topics more. And I've been telling him, dude, you talk as much as you want.
Yeah.
And I hope he gets that confidence one day to be able to talk for these 10, 12, 13 minutes that we're on here for.
Thank you.
And then
No clapping it.
not yet. We got comments working finally. So if you see this right here, let us know.
Leave a heart.
Do you guys want a video on relationships next?
It's a good topic.
Or what else should we do?
We did OG Fortnite.
Why fast food is unhealthy? You guys get to pick in the comments. I'm rooting for relationships.
Yeah,
that's
my personal
that's
favorite.
what I'm rooting for. But you guys let us know in the comments, okay? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you.
Remember,
Thank
you're
you,
loved.
thank you, thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Have a blessed day.
And be you.
Bless up.